Below, we've got a snowboarder's worst nightmare. It's a skinny, flat, high traffic road on the mountain. So I'm gonna give you guys some tips so that you can stay safe on this kind of run. The first thing, I think if you're a snowboarder, staying on the inside makes these a lot safer. Sometimes if it's very busy and you're out on the side that's exposed to the mountain, and if somebody cuts you off, I've seen people go flying off the run, maybe into the trees. So by staying on the inside and finding a spot where you can just do your turns off to the side, I think is a much safer place to do it. The next way to stay safe on this kind of run is make your turns very predictable. So if you're comfortable turning, make them predictable, then everyone behind you knows what you're doing. One of the worst things is if you're like jetting from side to side, then somebody behind you might not know where you're gonna go next, and that's when a collision can happen. So make your turns very predictable. On these types of runs, also be very aware of people coming down from this side here. So sometimes a snowboarder or skier can be doing jumps on the side and then flying back into the run. So something to be aware of the people in front of you, that you're not gonna have a collision with somebody coming down from a jump. For your own riding safety on these narrow runs, it's always good to be on one edge or the other. It's when your board becomes flat is when you can possibly catch an edge. So with your weight balanced, your shoulders square to your snowboard, and just rocking from one edge to the other is the best way to be in control and to avoid catching an edge. The other thing for safety is to have one turn that you can do that you're comfortable with, just in case you need to quickly stop. So for me, going onto my heels is like a good way just to stop on the side if you're feeling out of control or if you need a break. We just had a collision behind us, and I think two people are riding too close to each other. But the best way to be safe is to avoid these type of runs at all costs. Only do them if you absolutely have to. And if the weather conditions are bad, definitely avoid these. I would say most of the injuries that happen on the mountain for snowboarders happen on these types of runs. So avoid them if you can, but if you do have to ride them, I hope these tips help. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, have fun with your snowboarding, and I'll see you in the next video.